Aloha, and thank you for joining me, We'd Be Buzzin'. In the comments below, tell me if you've ever made a lei, and if so, what type. We're back at the lei making project, making these tea leaf lei into ropes. And you can freeze them or microwave them to get them really soft after you take out the mid rib bone. The tea leaf actually releases an oil that makes it very sticky. The most important things in lei making and anything that you do in hula is to make sure that you never step over your materials, okay? And that's because that lower part of your body, Hawaiians believe that there are 3 PIKO, which are, a PIKO is a connection, like an umbilical cord is what the word means. But your one on your head, your fontanelle, that is considered your connection to your past, your ancestors. Your PIKO opu, which is your stomach belly button, that connects you to the present. Thus, the word meaning umbilical cord, because it connects you to your parents today. Then your area that reproduces, regenerates, and gives birth. That's your ma'i, and you don't want that walking over things that people are going to be wearing or that are going to be used for any reason. You just don't do it. So I have a towel with me, a bottle of water. Now I've started the second one, the short one there, because I want to alternate the thick big leaves and the smaller leaves together. I'm going to pull this off the best I can with what I got. Now sometimes what's happened, so I'm probably going to have to replace or do them individually maybe, and then tie them all together. If this starts to happen, you got to redo well, I can at least redo from this end here. But that's not a normal thing. So I'm gonna unpeel it. I think I might have left one leaf and just split it up to the top and tied the 3 leaves instead of 6 half leaves together. But nevertheless, it was. Now, all of those little straggly things, don't worry. Some of them will look like a nice decoration. Other ones, you just cut them off. And it'll look fine when it's twisted. So I've redone it. It'll look fine when I twist it with the other 2 that will be going with it. But I'm ready to add one on now. So, because I'm going to do these one at a time now, I'll show you guys how to add. So normally what you can use leaves that are not in really good shape, but what you want to make sure is that even the end, if you cut it off, this is going to make a nice little decoration. Now, okay, so since I've mended it, I'm now going to add on a new one. What you need to do is you want to make sure that the 2 ends that you're putting in are nice, because they're going to make a nice little decoration. So you fold your 2 pieces, you just crisscross them. And I'll probably start with my mouth. You want to make sure these are pulled up high enough, because we're going to use them again as decoration. I'm going to take this and I want it to come up through my big toe, and my second one because that's gonna hold it right there. Take 2 more leaves. Now, oops, I forgot the scissors. I have a pair right here. Trim these. So I'm cheating. And a little bit more HOLOHOLOKU when it's twisted and done, or PO, as we say in Hawaii, you'll see that it has a nice color. It makes it gold, and it's actually one of the royal colors is yellow. So it makes, and green and red and black. Same as bird feathers. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2 best ends I have of these, because you want to use what you got. And I'm just going to crimp them. And as you can see, the yellow color looks really nice. And we're going to crisscross the old ones. So crisscross over your right side and connect it to the new left leaf, and take the left side and pull it over to the right side. Now, first thing you want to do is twist. You already want to start to twist. So you got to pull it taut. And if you got some not so attractive looking pieces that are small, you put them right inside to be folded up, rolled up. So I gotta keep it tight when I pull on it. And little things like this, as if they look nice, they make part of the decoration. So this is what I do, is I'll twist them. So you can see the parts that are different colors because they've been frozen. They make kind of really pretty colors. So they make nice colors. And again, we can cut off anything that's not going to okay, now we can't keep going too much further because you need this to add on your new stuff. You know what'll happen sometimes? You see the length of these are much longer than some of the smaller ones. I mean, obvious reasons, right? These are what we would use to make food with, called, well, one of the things that we would make with them is called LAULAU, in which you're using the leaves from a taro plant, which are high in folic acid, and it's like spinach. So you take a handful of those and you make a little, put them in your hand, and then you put in a piece of pork or butterfish and some salt, Hawaiian salt. And then without these being steamed, but supple enough to tie, or without them being frozen first, I should say, you wrap it up into a package to make it look like a little package that you put all that in, and then that would go in an imu or an underground oven, Or today, people would just put them in big pots and cook them that way. But there are many things to do. These, some of you guys have seen in your sushi dishes, that it's that little green whatever that your sushi sits on, that's cut in the shape of a diagonal long thing or something. But these are throughout the Pacific Islands. They're used throughout the Pacific Islands and Asia. And I don't know if they have them in South America, but my bet is that they do. And they probably use them over there, perhaps. I should look into that. Rapa Nui is the most southeastern apex of the Polynesian Triangle. They are owned by Chile. They hablan Espanol, but they have also gone through the Renaissance of taking back their language and their culture. And the people of Rapa Nui, which is Easter Island, to the rest of the world, that place was found, well, the Dutch ran into it, so to speak, and unfortunately it decimated the population once there's contact, and post-contact people start to die. Rapa Nui is the only Polynesian people to have a written language. It's the RANGORANGO tablets, which in other Polynesian places, Lono is the word. He's a god of water, a pig god, many things. And they take forms on earth as plants. So, just some interesting facts as we're making our lei here. So apparently what I did was, after deboning them, was I froze the whole leaf. But most people would think that you split the leaf from this end, but actually you go right up to the top and it will come out. Now normally you don't need those big long stems. They can be cut off. But we try to keep things as traditional as we can. So but it'll get to a point where if you can't incorporate it or twist it into the lei, they'll be cut off. Okay, well, oh boy. I am not the same young person that I used to be. This is just a simple making tea leaf lei into longer lei that can be used for many things. Less, you want it to get done. That's the main thing.